Ready. Black 18. Black 18. Go, go. Ready, ready. Wide. Ready, go. Down. Ready. Red. Go, go.
Let's go.
Ready. Blue. Go. Down. Ready. Black 14. Why did he go?
Let's go, crowd. Let's go.
Down. Ready. Red 8. Ready, go. Here we go. Ready. White 20. Ready, go.
Come on now.
Ready. Black 88. Go, go.
Let's
Ready, ready. White 80. White 80, go.
come on, baby.
Down. Ready. Blue 30. Go, go.
It's been a long game. This is our time. This is our time right here.
Welcome to Vaught Hemingway Stadium in Oxford, Mississippi. Hits inside, it's Lindsey. Stopped in his tracks, he got nothing, it'll be 2nd and 10. Man, what a matchup. The stakes are really high. Both teams in the top 10, playoff positioning, all the things that go with a midseason showdown, guys.
And these are just fun for us because we got a little bit more juice, too, because both teams in playoff contention, both teams high aspirations, a big showdown, a big prove-it game, Palmer, for both these squads.
And it's been fun because these two teams seem to be revving up right at the right.
Oh, he's going to try to get it all here. Catch inside the 30 and still running. Huge plays like that can change the complexion of a game, and he's got it at the 22-yard line. Wants to throw. It's Owen. Out wide left, it's Miller. He'll get it all the way down to the 8-yard line, and the defense is feeling the heat. And the Rebels racing to the line in the hurry-up. Tight end finds a soft spot. Great job on the containment and the tackling. They stop him for no gain. Defense rose up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. Quarterback keep. He just kept those big, powerful thighs churning, but he'll be knocked down at the 1. They've moved it right to the precipice of a score, and they need 1 more yard. Trying to get it done with the run here on 3rd and goal. Gets it into the end zone, but there's a flag down. We'll see if this one is coming back. Maybe a momentary scare for that. Looking for a crease. It's Lindsey. Plows through the defense. Tackled behind the line, and he'll lose 1 on the play. Didn't get much done on that first play of the drive. It's 2nd and 11.
Nice job by this defense creating that negative play. That's what all defenses want to do. But look at this. This offense, they ain't scared. Right back on the ball, ready to run another play, ready to make this defense work.
That kind of play will put a jolt into a drive. It's 1st and 10 from just inside the 40.
And what a huge play for the offense. Hitting that throw not only is big for their confidence, but it also flips the field.
Didn't get much on 1st down. It's 2nd and 9. Was to pass.
I think there's a couple of schools of thought in how you run the football and how you throw the football. Like some people say, I run the football to set up the throw, right? To get people aggressive. But this offense kind of took it the other direction, right? They came out throwing the football, now softened them up.
Time running out, and he goes down at the 34. Sells the run, wants to pass. Throws for the tight end. Right side, it's Cleasecorn. Gets it to the 46-yard line. 1st down for this offense. Straight ahead, it's Lindsey. Turning it on. Good pick up there. They'll move the chains, and they're set up at the 41. They are dialed in on this drive. A couple of chunk plays, and now they'll snap it on 1st down.
And after giving up a long run defensively, they don't have a chance to substitute now. They've got to get ready to go because the offense is going tempo.
Defense right there to stop him in his tracks, and they get nothing on that play. From the gun, the ground game. And again, finds nowhere to run. Maybe got it back to the line of scrimmage this time. Looking downfield, it's Owen. Rushes on. Fires on the move. Tight end getting vertical. He works his way inside the 30 down to the 29 and picks up a 1st down.
Nice job by the quarterback, seeing the receiver come open, getting him the football, making the 1st down, and they like to do this. When they make a 1st down, they want to go fast. They want to crank up the tempo.
Got some work to do after that last play, 2nd and 13. Finds his man, it's Miller. He knew exactly where he wanted to go with that one, and they've got enough for the 1st down. The Rebels come to the line in the hurry-up. Pulls it on the option. Didn't even get started. He'll be dropped for a loss of 3.
Phenomenal job by the defense that time, shutting down the option play. They knew they were going to see this in this game, and all week long in practice, they really focused on this assignment football, making sure the dive, the quarterback, the pitch, all taken away. Nowhere to go with the football that time offensively. The defense coming up with a huge negative play.
9th play of the drive coming up, but this one will be tough. 3rd and long. Wide receiver comes in motion. On 3rd and long, he'll need to loosen up that arm. He won't have enough for the 1st down as the defense able to corral. Plenty of time to work, not any time to waste as they take over here in the final 2 minutes of the half. A snap, wants to throw to start this drive. Caught over the middle. It's Burrows. They make the stop. Not a whole lot of ground picked up there, and they'll have work to do to get the first down. Second down, going to throw it. They're all over him. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face third down. Trying to pick up a first down. Looking to throw, it's Owen. Fires to the wideout. Left side, it's Miller. Now we got a timeout taken by the Rebels. That's their first. And with the clock stopped, they can get their thoughts together to call this play after picking up the first. Out wide right, it's Miller. Stop is made at the 44, but it's a 15-yard gain and a first down. The Rebels come to the line with a new set of downs. Wants to keep it in the air. Firing deep. It's caught in the end zone. Touchdown! Defense trying to keep this offense from getting a line on who to block. See some running room. There's some room. Ball down at the 38-yard line and a big pickup of 15 yards there. They'll ride the hot hand. Defense all over it. And the Rebels with a long way to go after the loss on the last play.
Well, the defense was trailing going in at halftime, and I think they made some adjustments against the run. They want to slow this guy down. That's a really nice start to the second half if you're on defense.
He's down right there, short gain on the grab. And the Rebels headed quickly to the line. On third and long, try to convert through the air. Heaves it deep. And they can't hook up on the big play, and that brings up a fourth down. Running inside, it's Lindsey. A collision, and he stopped at the 27 after picking up 1. Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on second down. Tight end in motion, see how the D reacts. They'll run him again.
And I think this has probably been the most surprising thing of this game so far. This guy's one of the best running backs in the entire country. They just can't get him going. He's never been able to get into a rhythm. You got to give the defense so much credit because they have been able to shut this guy down, and they got to keep that up here in the second half.
They've avoided the interception all day, but they're lucky to get that one back here late. It'll be second down. On play action. Out wide left, it's Keyscore. Off to the races. Just what they were looking for. A huge explosive play, and they're inside the 15 at the 13-yard line. From the red zone, looking for a space. Good job to avoid the negative play and just get rid of that thing. Second down coming up on this red zone opportunity. Moves the pocket. It's Owen. This time it's complete. They get it down to the 7 on that pass play in prime position for a score. He's going to look for a man on third and short. Touchdown, Ole Miss! And with that one, they jump on top here in the second half.
This offense needed a big play, and that is the guy that they need to go to help create a spark on offense. Awesome job.
They go back to work in the final period of this one. Complete to start this drive. He is not afraid to use that stiff arm as a weapon as he bangs his way to the 28. Leaves it in his belly. Knocked down in the backfield, 2 yards behind the line. The Rebels moving quickly to the line. Trying to move the sticks on 3rd down through the air. Can't hang on after the hit, and it'll be 4th down.
When you're in zone coverage and it's 3rd down, man, it's eyes on the quarterback. Break as soon as the hands separate.
Here comes the Ole Miss offense onto the field. Tie game, 4th quarter, plenty of time to work with, exactly where you want to be in this one. Got a little space. 7-yard pickup on that one. It's now 2nd and 3. They can really be aggressive after that last play. It's 2nd and 3.
I like this idea by the offense going hurry up here. You just had a very nice run. Let's get back up to the line of scrimmage and go fast.
And they can't connect, but the flag flies, and I think this is going to be pass interference.
And the defender just way too handsy on that last play. You could see all the contact as the ball was in the air. He simply can't do it, and the referee's caught it.
Handoff from the gun. Knocked down immediately.
And they tried to run that sweep out right. I like going to the wide side of the field, getting somebody the ball that can really, really run. Just got to block it up a little better. Give him a chance to at least get that edge, and then he might be able to do some more damage.
Stop right there. 3rd and short now from their own 48. To the air, it's Owen. Right side, it's Bush. That'll get the job done and move the chains, and they'll mark the ball at the 45.
When offenses get 1st downs like this and they move the sticks and they get some momentum, look at what they do. They put their foot on the gas, run this no huddle, get to the line of scrimmage, and try to capitalize.
The Rebels have their offense in high gear.
The defense has got to be more physical up front. Don't let them have those running lanes, those holes to break off a nice run, get a...
Unleashes one deep. And it was worth the gamble, but the long pass is incomplete.
I don't know about the decision that time by the quarterback. He made... expecting man coverage, but that time the defense was in zone, and they did a really nice job closing the window. The intended target was not open, and that's why that one fell incomplete.
Got it behind the line. It's Miller. And they're able to force him out of bounds after a short pickup.
They're trying to throw the wide receiver screen to pick up that 1st down, but the defense just too much speed getting to the ball carrier on that one.
They've got a ways to go on 3rd down from the 24 as this defense tries to force him into a field goal try. Keeps it himself. Makes one man. Oh, no, the ball popped out. This could change things. Defense trying to take it back. I mean, that's going to be a safety. What in the world was he doing?
And this defense makes a big game-changing play late in the football game. You know what? Forget leaving it to your offense. Forget that.
The Ole Miss offense ready to go back to work. That last touchdown drive tightened this one up, and we'll see what these guys can do coming down the stretch. Smart move to keep it on the ground. And after that run, there is a player still down on the field. Long way to go on second down. Keep it on the ground. Able to squeeze out a couple on the play. It's down at the 35. Timeout called here on defense, so they'll have a couple remaining in addition to the 2-minute stoppage to try to maximize time and get the football back. 3rd and 6 yards to go. To the air. It's Owen. Still looking. Trying to escape and get it himself. He's going to come up a couple of yards short of the first down. The clock has stopped for the timeout, and we have reached the final 2 minutes in this one.
And that's a pretty good job by this defense. Like, they understand it's third down. They understand the situation. They drop back. And I love the defensive back with vision on the quarterback. He sees it, right? He takes off the scramble. He's like, no, no, no. You're not getting this first down. Nice job coming up, making the tackle, and forcing the 4th down.
A bold decision to go for it on 4th down, and one that did not pay off. They'll christen this drive from the 28-yard line. Snaps it, they'll throw to start the drive. Rush right in his face. And he's sacked. Great work there by this defense. Clock is still running, and they have to get everybody lined up. Looking to pass, and they don't have a lot of time to work with. Makes the catch, and a huge play on the left side. And perfect situational awareness there. Get the first down. Don't get greedy. Stop the clock.
Yeah, and that's why this team practices these types of 2-minute situations all week long leading up to games so that everybody's on the same page. That receiver
picked off inside the 20, and they snuff out the threat. Might as well finish with a little flair. The defense comes up with a turnover, and they can take a knee if they choose. What a show both of these teams put on today. Couple of outstanding squads, hotly contested battle all the way to the very end.
Yeah, we came into this one expecting this to be a back-and-forth battle. We knew it was going to go down late into the 4th quarter. At the end of the day, the higher-ranked team, David, they were really able to lean on those playmakers, and that
Black it. Ready, go!
There we go, D. That's the way to hit. Get high, baby. Get up. Let's go. Let's do it.
Ready! One, go, go! Down, ready! Blue 30. Hey, move! Why did he go?
Let's go. Let's go. Let's hear it. Let's see them know.
Down, ready! Blue, go, go!
That ain't working.
Here we go, ready! Red, go, go!
Let's go, D. Let's go, D.
Ready! Black 18, ready, go!
Good job. Good job. Get in the weight room, son.
Ready, ready! White, go, go! Down, ready! Red, go! Ready! Blue, shift! Where did he go?
Taking a long game. Turn it up, baby.
Down, ready! Black 14, jet! Ready, go!
Glad to have you with us from Austin, Texas, DKR Texas Memorial Stadium. Defense showing plenty of pre-snap movement of their own. Sends it back in motion. Jackson will throw. Left side, it's McCutcheon. You reach this portion of the season, in games like this, top 5 showdown can really energize you, not to mention helping your playoff positioning down the road.
Yes, you can. You can make these big statement games. And listen, middle of the season, you kind of get in a lull, Jesse, where you kind of get used to playing and the new wore off a little bit. But when you got a top 5 matchup and something to prove, you bring that extra juice.
You're right, and if you play well in this game, you can ride that momentum down the stretch in November when those games really start to matter. But this is a big one right here. Lots of implications on the line.
Tells the play fake, wants to throw on first down. Out wide right, it's Terry. Tackle is made at the 44, but he picked up 10 yards and enough for a first down. And the Longhorns come to the line with a fresh set of downs. The fake wants to throw. Out wide left, it's Whitaker. Runs through the tackle. Makes the grab, and down immediately. He picks up a few. After the 4-yard completion on first down, now it's 2nd and 6. Motion from the wideout. Back to pass on 2nd down. Throws to the tight end. Might have led him a little too far. He's able to make the catch, but can't get the feet down in bounds. Couldn't find his man last time, and that leaves him with a 3rd and 6. From the gun, wants to pass. Fires to the right. Just a Baryshnikov-like move on the sideline to tap that toe and get the first down. The Longhorns, after moving the sticks through the air, come to the line. Sells the run, looking to pass. Finds his big tight end.
Well, this tight end, he's got size and he's got some athleticism, and he's very difficult to cover one-on-one. Defense is going to have their hands full with him today.
Jackson gonna throw it. Incomplete, and they fought for it, but it just squirted harmlessly to the ground.
And this has been a really good first drive, man. You talk about scripting the first however many plays. It's different for all the coordinators. Nice drive down the field. Now set up in a third down situation. Let's stay aggressive. Let's capitalize on this moment.
And on fourth down, they'll try to put 3 on the board. Absolutely perfect. And that'll put the first point to the Texas offense makes its way out to begin the drive. So they've put up some early points and now to build on this 3-0 lead. He's stopped. Guys, when you really take a look at Texas, really interesting matchup here. It's always fun when the top 2 teams in the conference get to square off in the regular season. With all the expansion, it's become a little bit of a rarity, hasn't it?
It has. Obviously, there's so many teams in each conference, but head-to-head still very much matters. So if you're sitting, obviously, at the top like these teams are, the head-to-head this day will really matter down the road.
Yeah, this was a game we circled way back in the preseason, expecting these 2 teams to be as good as they are, and now we get to find out who's the best in conference. Both these teams relishing this opportunity to show not only their opponent, but the rest of the conference who the top dog is.
Motion from the wide receiver.
David, I've been so impressed watching this 5-star true freshman and how he's played early this year. I think everybody knew he was physical and he could run.
He's loose on the right. And he got away from the defense and takes it in. Touchdown, Texas!
And that is just outstanding execution on that pass play. Great.
First play of this drive comes from the 27. From the gun, it's Whitaker. Found that space and picked up 6 out to the 33. Now this is the way to come out of the gate and set the tone. Back and forth and already inside a minute to go in the first. Wide receiver going in motion. Jackson will throw. Grabbed in the backfield. It's Whitaker. And they'll spot it at the 38, and that'll be plenty for the first down.
Well, a nice gainer on that running back screen. Now, how about the offensive line getting downfield and getting blocks to really help out the back, find some space to go to work?
Dropped immediately. He got nothing on first down. Second and long here. From the gun, he'll try to throw. And here's a fumble way behind the line.
And those are so frustrating when you're a defense and you swarm to the football and you stick the quarterback and you make him cough it up just to have the other team recover it again and you don't get it. Still a good stick, still a good physical play. Keep hitting that quarterback.
Still running at the 40. And he'll ramble to the 34 before he's finally knocked down. The Longhorns are rolling down the field. Softened him up with a run, and now to throw. The pass falls incomplete, and that'll be the final play of this quarter. After 1 quarter of play, let's take a look and see how these running backs are doing. First play of the period will be a second down. They'll move the wide receiver. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Whitaker. How about that defense getting back there? He'll lose a couple.
They're trying to run the football. There's just nowhere to go for the ball carrier inside. He tried to bounce it to the outside. That linebacker way too fast. He met him there and forced the TFL.
7th play of the drive coming up, but a long way to go on third down. From the gun, wants to pass. Throws to the wideout. Makes a connection. Shakes a man, and he might take off. They've got enough for the first down, and they're in the red zone at the 20. The Longhorns come to the line with a new set of downs. Now from inside the red zone. Between the hashes, it's Townsend. That one takes it down to the 13-yard line. Going to work in the red zone, they can't pick up the first down without getting it into the end zone. Finds his big tight end. so close to that end zone. He could almost taste it, but it'll be first and goal for this offense. And the Longhorns go back to work after moving the chains through the air. Got his man. And he'll haul it in and take it to the end zone. Couldn't ask for better starting field position for this offense. Jackson gonna throw it. Hauls it in. They'll get it down to the 8-yard line on that throw and catch, and the defense is backed up against the wall. Going to work on second down in the red zone, and still some ground to cover to pick up that first down. He's brought down at the 6, but the defense feeling the heat to make a stop here. Really need to pick up this conversion and avoid having to settle for the field goal. Drives inside. He just needed a yard on third down, and there just wasn't any room to pick it up.
Well, you know if you're this offense, you're dialing up this running back, man. He has been a scoring machine all season long. He just finds his way into the end zone, and this is a golden opportunity to put 6 up on the board. But
ready to fire from the pistol. Looking for space. It's Whitaker. Gain of 8 yards on the play. He's too short of the first down. 8-yard pickup on first down leaves them with second and short. They'll ride him again. And he stopped right there. No gain on the play. Just shy of midfield at the 47. The defense needs a third down stop. Looking to move the chains. They throw it complete to the left. Just couldn't find. The run inside. It's Whitaker. Just what they were looking for, and he's got him set up in business at the 35 with a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. They'll give it to him again. Sees an alley. Oh, he's got some space. And he'll finish the run in the end zone. Touchdown, Longhorns! They've extended the lead and taken control here in Week 9.
And just keep feeding this guy the football, and this scoreboard's going to keep lighting up. This dude is unbelievable.
This late in the half, here's the question. How aggressive will the play calling be? Jackson will throw. He hurls one deep down the left side. And it slips through his fingers, incomplete. That would have been a huge gain if he could have squeezed it. Last incompletion leaves them still sitting at their own 25 with second and 10. Looking downfield, and time is running short. And wings it incomplete.
Don't love the incompletion, but I do love the pass pro. Nice job winning the one-on-ones. We saw some double teams up front as well. This O-line right now, they're in a good rhythm.
Looking for space, it's Whitaker. And they'll stop him short of the first down, and they've got a timeout if they want to try to get the ball back before halftime. The Bulldogs will use their first timeout. Wide receiver comes in motion. Quick give. It's Whitaker. Stopped behind the line of scrimmage, and that is a rare sight for this defense today against this guy. And the Longhorns trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. Rides to the back. Stopped again, and at least they made it back to the line of scrimmage this time.
All right, this running back's had all kind of success. Now we're getting later in the game. We got to make sure we get some stops, get the ball back to our offense.
On 3rd and long, no secret what he needs here. He'll pull it down. Didn't get past the marker when he started his slide, and now it's 4th down.
You know, you hear the term nickel so much.
So Texas has it again, and here comes the offense. After a punt on their last possession, they are set up in plus territory this time.
And honestly, it wouldn't have mattered if they scored a touchdown their last possession. You've got to be able to turn the page and see this as a brand new opportunity to go get points.
Yeah, and your defense has set you up for in a position to get points right away. Now, let's get this offense back rolling again, create some momentum, just get a few first downs, and I'm in scoring position.
The give to the back. He's stopped for no gain again. Back-to-back runs, and they have nothing to show for it except facing a 3rd and long.
And listen, it's tough. It's a tough proposition. This is a top 10 defense against the run. You know they're physical. You know who they are. But you're not going to bat an eye. And you're going to challenge your guys, especially in the red zone, to be more physical, to be able to continue to run the football against a really good defense.
Jackson gonna throw it. Looking to the big tight end. Big hit, knocks the ball away. It's wise not to be too greedy, and they'll go ahead and send out the field goal unit. And he'll try to make it 2 for 2, this time from 35 yards away. Right down the boulevard. And that lead grows even bigger.
And you want a touchdown.
The Longhorns sending the offense back onto the field. They kicked a field goal on the last drive, Jesse. They've got the lead. Don't make a dumb mistake, but maintain your aggressive play calling.
Yeah, no doubt. I think it's the play caller right now.
Makes the catch, and he's free. Good, solid pickup on that one. They've got it out to the 40, and it's 1st down. After that big gainer to open things up, they'll put it in play from the 40. Off play action on 1st down. Throws for the tight end. Hauls it in. They bring him down, but the big play will move the sticks. The Longhorns will hustle to the line.
And guys, we got to see his first start, right? Like, get started.
Oh, he just handled it poorly, and it's a fumble. Oh, and he's able to get back on top of it just in the nick of time. And wait just a second, the official's going to take a second look at this one. So after reviewing the undisputable video evidence, the replay booth has decided to overturn the call. Here's a quick throw out to the left. He's brought down, but he went backwards after that completion, not the way they had it drawn up. Ton of ground to cover here on 3rd and long. They want to throw it. The screen, he can go. Brought down at the 37-yard line in this. Hits inside, it's Whitaker. Forges ahead, picks up about 3 to the 29. The officials blow the whistle to stop play. There is a Longhorn shaken up. Motion from the wideout. They give it to him again. They went right back to him, and this time the defense was all over him. Nothing to show for that run. Let's see what call they have on 3rd and long from the 28. Jackson will throw. Setting up the screen. After 40, there he goes. Gets the ball right to the 50-yard line, and that'll be enough for a 1st down. The Longhorns come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Wants to throw on 1st. Great job to separate the ball from the receiver there. A lot of ground to cover, and they need a chunk here on 2nd down. From the gun, they'll try to impose their will. And he's able to shed 1 tackle, but still, just a very short gain. They need a huge play on 3rd and long. The snap sets up the throw. They'll run the screen. No siree. And here comes the punt team. Solid punt, headed toward the sideline, trying to make it tough to return. And here come the horns. They've got it again on offense. Another opportunity here. They had to punt it on their last possession, but this time tight game, hoping to get something on the board. The officials blow the whistle to stop play. There is a Longhorn shaken up. Both of these teams off to perfect starts in conference play, and one trying to stay atop the heap. Just feeds the running back. Hit and stopped right there. Not much on that pickup. Both these teams unbeaten in conference play, and the shape of the race will unfold here in the final moments. Motion from the wide receiver. 3rd down play from the gun. Looking for a big play. Makes the grab inside the 30. Seizing that open space, an opportunity all the way inside the red zone. They'll mark it at the 19. The handoff as they run the counter play here. Just smothered on the play. They'll probably bleed every second possible off this clock before they snap it. Right back to the well. This time they get him in the backfield and they take back what he got on the previous play. Both of these teams off to perfect starts in conference play, and one trying to stay atop the heap. Quick give. He can't find enough room. Stopped at the 17, and it brings up a 4th down. Here comes the Texas offense. After that big stop by the defense, now they can salt this thing away. Got it into the red zone, dragged down at the 18-yard line. We've reached the 2-minute timeout, and the clock is definitely on their side. They'll just try to run it out here. The Longhorns with myriad options after that big pickup on 1st down. Selling the fake. He's got it on the move. Touchdown, Longhorn. Made the grab and took it on in for the score. That lead a little more comfortable now as they close in on extending this winning streak.
And, you know, late in the games, often...
He'll take the return, try to get better field position. And the returner will be... It was billed as a clash of heavyweights, but only one answered the challenge in this one, and now it's not just a...
ready. Blue 85, blue 85. Go, go. Ready, ready. Black 14, black 14. Where did he go?
Got him! Got him! Got him!
Down, ready. Red 18, red 18. Shift. Go, go. Ready. White 29, white 29. Go, go.
Long day, oh! A long day today. That's the shot, that's the shot!
Down, ready. Black 88, black 88. Jet. Ready, go. Down, ready. White 80, white 80. Go, go.
That's money in the bank, baby!
Here we go, ready. Blue 30, blue 30. Hey, move. Go. Ready. Blue 22, blue 20. Shift. Where did he go?
Run it up, baby, let's go!
Ready, ready. Red 54, red 54. Ready, go.
I'm trying to take it to the house.
Down, ready. Black 18, black 18. Jet. Ready, go.
Yeah! No, go!
The snap wants to start the drive with a pass. Caught behind the line. It's Davis. That's the kind of play that can really get you going as they get it out to the 36. A first down for the offense. On the move. Give him a pickup of 2, now 2nd and 8. They'll need a bunch on 2nd down. Here's the snap, ready to cut one loose. Whip it out to the back on the screen. Didn't have much room to run and not a whole lot of help. Short game there and still plenty of ground to cover for the first down. They've got it at the 41, 3rd and short, trying to keep the chains moving. From the gun, wants to pass. Looking left. Picked off! What a play by this defense!
It's some.
The Gators sending the offense back to work. Drops back on first down. Open on the right side, that's Smith. Able to haul it in, but right to the ground he goes, only a pickup of a couple. Long way to go on 2nd down. They'll ride Davis here. And they get to him behind the line. It'll be a loss of 2. Now backed up in their own end. It's 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Got him quickly. Doesn't quite make it to the first down marker. He's a yard short.
Well, in that third down play, they're just trying to get it to him quickly to see if he can do something with it.
He'll get this drive started from the 29. The give. It's a fumble. Bounced right back to them. I don't know if it was luck or aggression or just a fortuitous bounce, but at least they've got the ball back.
Well, one thing I do know, Reese, this running back has got to do a better job with ball security. You cannot turn the football over and expect to win this game. They're very lucky they were able to jump on top of that.
And he'll have enough for the first down at the 42. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Play action on first down. Finds the tight end. Makes the catch, but goes no further, and it'll be a short pickup on that one. Short pickup of 4 on first down, dealing with a 2nd and 6. Straight ahead, it's Davis. And look, this guy has some serious moves, and he tried all of them and still didn't get loose. They'll try to pick up this third down and keep the drive moving close to midfield. Churns into the pile. Man, what a surge by this defense. I think he's going to be a little bit short of the first down. And the Gators will try to move the sticks on 4th down. Big tight end makes the grab. It's a first down. All by himself down the middle. Slippery slide. Find his way and ran. Florida has the ball back, and here comes the offense. Linebackers trying to create some confusion. First play of this drive. Slings it downfield. Intercepted. A first-half turnover can swing momentum. Breaks into the open. He's at the 20. Touchdown, Bulldogs! The defense putting points on the board.
And this is exactly...
And now this offense will take the field again. Running inside, it's Davis. Tackle is made at the 28 after a pickup of 3. 2nd and long here. The play fake. Left side is Alexander. Ripping off a pretty good chunk of yardage. They've got it out to the 41 with a first down. New set of downs after the completion. Selling the run, but he wants to throw it. He's taking the shot. Got it in stride inside the 20. He is in. Touchdown, Gators.
And how about the bomb? The long field all the way across the field. Big-time play, big-time throw. Receiver runs underneath it, takes it to the house. Huge play for this offense.
Here comes the Gators offense, ready to go on the attack. Snap on first down, wants to throw. And the pass rush, he is effective, and they tackle him at the 19. The Gators now with a long way to go to pick up the first down. Wants to go up top on 2nd down. Working that left side now. They bring him down, but a solid pickup to put them in position to pick up a first down. 3rd down conversion's always a huge stat, and they've got a 3rd and long from the 27. From the gun, wants to pass. Quick completion on the out route. Couldn't find any more room up the sideline, and he's pushed out of bounds at the 36. The Gators with the 1st and 10. Sells the run, wants to pass. And the defense forced that incompletion with the deflection. These two first met back in 1915, and for much of their histories, they've been sleeping giants. But man, when they wake up, do they wake up?
Well, two programs obviously with a lot of history and a lot of great players in the past, but I feel like because of the recent success of both Georgia and Florida in the last couple of decades, this is a game every year that everybody, not just in the SEC, but I think around the country, have circled because of what this game means.
Well, and it's so cool when you're a fan and you've played in this game like me and
Hold on a minute. The offense still out there going for it in their own territory. The give on 4th down. And he did not make it. The defense stand. Split backs here. On the ground with the counter. He is snowed under, nowhere to go, and it'll be 2nd and long. Movement from the linebackers trying to mess with the offensive line's assignments. Shoots it to the left. And that is interception number 3 on the day. Got room on the return. Touchdown Bulldogs! This defense... They've got a little time here to put together a productive drive late in the half. From the gun, it's Davis. And he's only able to pick up about a yard before he stopped on the play. And that'll take us to the 2-minute timeout. A lot of ground to cover, and they need a chunk here on 2nd down. Wide receiver going in motion. 2nd down, gonna throw it. Dumps it to the back. Taken in by Smith on the right side. They finally get to him, but what a play there to pick up the 1st down.
Well, this defense is being challenged, and this secondary in particular, and I know a DB made the tackle there.
Going long. And that one's incomplete. Worth taking a shot there, but couldn't hook up. They'll need a bunch on 2nd down. Corner's going to give them room. Look out! Gets a hand in there.
Really great job in coverage by the defender on that play, swatting the ball away.
3rd and long coming up. Gonna look downfield again. Here comes the heat. Another incompletion on 3rd down. Trying to set the tone on the ground in the 2nd half. And he's able to shed 1 tackle and gets a pretty good pickup. 9-yard pickup on 1st down, and now they can take a shot on 2nd and short. Off play action. Under pressure. And it's incomplete after taking a shot on 2nd down. They're staring at 3rd. And this offense just can't afford not to get the 1st down here. Already trailing big, and the clock is not their friend. That play just got wrecked. 3rd and 1. They'll run the RPO and throw it right. Could not make his way to the corner. Long way to go on 2nd down. These DBs going to give a little cushion. 2nd down to the air. Back's got it on the screen. Not a whole lot of room there on that screen pass as it just never developed. They'll have to push the ball down the field here on 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. On target. He'll be stopped about 2 yards short of a 1st down. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line.
Blue 22. Blue. Right on the end.
Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Davis. He's stopped dead in his tracks again. No running room to be found. They keep trying and have had very little success. Second down, gonna throw it. Oh, pressure's coming. Man, did he pay for it with that hit as he got rid of the ball. Wow, this offense is just stuck in the mud. They've already punted 4 times, and it's third down now. From the gun, wants to pass. Rushes on. Got out of trouble and throws. He almost had another one. They've already picked. Another chapter of this rivalry in the books, and this one goes to the Dogs, who hunkered down and took out the Gators. This has been a presentation of EA Sports College Football. For David Pollack, just